My sister's birthday dinner, everyone ordered steak and lobster, then slid the $1,840 bill toward me. Dad said, "You don't have kids, it's the least you can do for family." Mom added, "Successful people should always pay for family celebrations and show gratitude." Sister smirked arrogantly, "Consider it my birthday gift, you owe me this much at least." Uncle agreed, "Some people need to learn about real family contributions." Aunt nodded, "Childless people have extra money anyway." I stood up slowly, threw down $20 on their shocked faces, and said, "I'm still shaking as I write this. What happened at my sister Jessica's birthday dinner 3 weeks ago has completely changed my relationship with my family, and honestly, I'm not sure if I'll ever forgive them for what they did. But here's the thing, they got exactly what they deserved, and I'm not sorry for 1 second about how I handled it. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Megan, 32, and I work as a software engineer at a tech company in Seattle. I've been fortunate enough to build a successful career, and yes, I make good money. My sister Jessica is 29, married to her high school sweetheart Mike, and they have 3 kids, Erica, 8, Tyler, 6, and little Chloe, 3. We've always had what I thought was a normal sibling relationship, but looking back now, I realize there were warning signs I ignored. Jessica has always been the golden child. She got married young, had kids right away, and my parents absolutely worship the ground she walks on. Don't get me wrong, I love my nieces and nephew, and I've always been generous with them. I buy them expensive Christmas and birthday gifts, take them on fun outings, and even helped Jessica and Mike with their down payment on their house 2 years ago. I gave them $15,000 without expecting anything back because that's what family does, right? The problem started about 6 months ago when Jessica began making these little comments about how easy my life was. She'd say things like, "Must be nice to only worry about yourself," or "I wish I had your freedom to just buy whatever I wanted." At first, I thought she was just venting about the normal stresses of parenthood, so I tried to be supportive. I'd offer to babysit, help with groceries, or take the kids for weekends so she and Mike could have date nights. But the comments got more pointed. During family dinners, she'd make jokes about how I was living the high life while she was stuck changing diapers. Mom and Dad would laugh along, and honestly, it started to really hurt. I work 60-hour weeks, I'm under constant pressure to deliver results, and I've sacrificed a lot for my career. It's not like I'm sitting around eating bonbons all day. Even though I work in Seattle, I chose to live in the suburbs about 30 minutes outside the city to be closer to family. Our town isn't huge, maybe 15,000 people, which means everyone knows everyone else's business. The situation got worse when Jessica started having money troubles. Mike works in construction, and his hours got cut back during the winter months. They were struggling to make ends meet, and I could see the stress wearing on both of them. Being the person I am, I offered to help. I started buying their groceries, paying for the kids' activities, and even covered their car payment for 3 months. I probably spent close to $3,000 helping them out, and I was happy to do it. But instead of gratitude, Jessica's attitude toward me got even worse. She started acting like my help was something she was entitled to, not something I was choosing to give. She'd call me and demand money for things, not ask. "I need $200 for Erica's dance recital costume," she'd say. "Now could you help me with Erica's costume?" The please and thank yous disappeared entirely. The breaking point came when she started planning her birthday dinner. Jessica decided she wanted to have a big family celebration at Romano's, this upscale Italian restaurant downtown. She invited Mom, Dad, our Aunt Linda, Uncle Robert, Mike, and all 3 kids. When she told me about it, I was excited to celebrate with her. I even bought her a beautiful $400 necklace that she'd been eyeing for months. The red flags started waving when Jessica insisted on making the reservation. She said she'd handle everything and that I should just show up and enjoy myself. I should have known something was up, but I trusted her. She's my sister, after all. The dinner was planned for Saturday night at 7 p.m. I arrived right on time, wearing a nice dress and carrying Jessica's gift. The restaurant was beautiful, white tablecloths, dim lighting, the works. Everyone was already seated at a large round table when I got there, and I noticed they'd already ordered appetizers and drinks. "Megan." Jessica jumped up and hugged me, but something about her smile seemed off. Too bright, too fake. "I'm so glad you're here. Sit down, sit down. We were just looking at the menu." I took the empty seat between my dad and Uncle Robert. The conversation was normal at first, catching up on work, the kids' school activities, Mom's book club. But I noticed everyone seemed a little tense, like they were all sharing some secret joke that I wasn't in on. When the waiter came to take our orders, that's when things got weird. Jessica ordered the surf and turf, a $68 combination of filet mignon and lobster tail. Mike got the same thing. Then Dad ordered the ribeye with lobster. Mom went for the lamb chops with crab cakes. Uncle Robert and Aunt Linda both ordered expensive steaks. Even the kids got pricey entrees instead of ordering from the children's menu. I was looking at the menu, thinking about getting the chicken marsala for $32, when Jessica looked at me and said, "Oh, Megan, you should definitely get the surf and turf too. It's my birthday, after all. Live a little." Everyone was staring at me expectantly. I felt pressured, so I ordered the same thing as everyone else. I figured it was a special occasion, and I could afford to splurge a little for Jessica's birthday. The dinner progressed with everyone ordering appetizers, multiple drinks, and expensive sides. I watched the total climbing in my head, with surf and turf at $68 each for 7 adults, expensive wines and cocktails, appetizers, and even pricey kids' meals instead of the children's menu. I could see we were heading toward a massive bill. The dinner conversation was actually pleasant. The kids were well behaved, and everyone seemed to be having a good time. Jessica opened the necklace I gave her and made a big show of how much she loved it. She even got a little teary-eyed and said I was the best sister ever. I was feeling good about everything, thinking maybe I'd been overreacting to her recent attitude. We ordered dessert, expensive desserts, and more drinks. The kids got huge sundaes that cost $12 each. Uncle Robert ordered a $20 glass of aged scotch. The bill was definitely going to be hefty, but I figured we'd all split it like we usually did for family dinners.